In this video, we're going to take you through the whole story of us buying a Maeving RM1, a non-running one, from a salvage auction, fixing it up and selling it. Did we make a profit? Stick around to the end to find out. We spotted a Maeving RM1 at a salvage auction. Now Maeving, if you don't know, they're a British electric motorcycle company. Really nicely built bikes. This one was listed as a non-runner. It had a key, it had a charger, but it just wouldn't switch on. We thought that for £600, even if it's completely knackered, the parts alone have got to be worth more than that. So we got it back to the workshop, and honestly, first impressions weren't great. It was corroded and it was dead. It wouldn't start. You put the key in, turned it, nothing would work. So we got it inside the workshop and we checked everything over, and as with most EVs, the first thing that we did was to try the 12-volt battery. It was dead. So as you can see, we fitted a brand new one, and then all of a sudden it came to life. So at this point we're thinking, if we can sort all the problems, get this road legal, we could sell it for a profit. A £600 dead bike brought back to life. That's the dream, isn't it? And honestly, we were quite excited about this one. A British-made electric motorcycle, which isn't a common thing. It's pretty rare. Really nicely built. You'd see underneath all of its kind of mud and dirt and a bit of corrosion on it, there was a really nice bike. We'd never worked on a Maeving before, so it was interesting for us to learn about it and find out and figure out all of its idiosyncrasies and what made it tick. It felt like a canny project. If you've ever wondered what we do here at Kinghorn Electric Vehicles, in between doing these EV rescues, we do conversions of classic to electric. We look after all modern EVs, so Nissan Leafs, Teslas, and do all kinds of work on them, from battery swaps to motor upgrades to repairs to servicing. So if you want anything like that doing, just get in touch, kinghornev.com. Problems started stacking up. The handlebars were corroded, had to replace those. The battery door sensor was faulty, so we had to massage that and make sure that was working okay. The kickstand sensor was playing up, so again we had to strip that down and rebuild it and put it back together again and make sure it was right. The seat was different. It had been a tan seat and it had been dyed black, so we got a replacement black seat. The ignition barrel surround was all worn away, so we had that redone and re-lettered, all hand painted in there, so that was sorted out and refurbished. So each repair was another cost, another hour in the workshop, and everything just started to mount up and mount up. The first cost we had to contend with was actually buying the bike. The auction price, we won it for £600. Then the next thing we had to pay for was the actual auction fees, which were £316.80. The next nice big cost that came out of everything was parts. We spent a total on parts of £311.78. And then the next and the biggest kind of cost, I suppose, was 19.5 hours of labour, which came to £1,170. And that's a discounted rate of £60 per hour as opposed to the £90 per hour that we regularly charge. So total cost came to £2,398.58. So we got it all sorted out, all of its issues fixed and cleaned it all up, got rid of all of the surface corrosion, changed all the parts on it, got it riding lovely, and we put it up for sale for £2,495. Did we find an owner for it? Yes, we did. A guy called Billy from Glasgow bought it, and it's now up in Glasgow leading its new life with its new owner. So when I worked all of the figures out, I wasn't exactly jumping around the workshop for joy. But here's the thing, and I want to be straight with you about this. It's not just about making a profit. It's about getting these bikes back on the road and making sure that they don't go to scrap and that they've got a new owner and that they can be used again. Real EV rescues are just not about the total profit. Yes, it would be nice to make a bit of money, need to keep the doors open, but at the same time, just the joy of having this for a few weeks, learning everything about it, riding it, and really pouring our love into it. It was just really nice to know that it's going to be tootling around the centre of Glasgow, which is where my wife's from. Well, not Glasgow itself, she's from Beath on the west coast of Scotland. And just knowing that it's out there and it has somebody enjoying it is really, really worth the while. So there you have it, £96.42 profit on a £2,400 investment. I'm not exactly going to be retiring on that anytime soon, but we learned a lot and hopefully you did too. Would we do it again? Hell yes, we would. It's been great filming this, sharing it with you guys, learning the experience. Have we made a profit? As you see, not really, but it was worthwhile just so that we learned some stuff. If you like this video and you want to see more rescue videos, then please subscribe. It really helps us, but it also means that you guys get to find out when new content's available. If you also want to see us doing these conversions of classic cars into electric, as you can see all this mess behind us, then please subscribe as well. That'll be on the channel soon. Anyway, keep charging ahead.